Henry Littlejohn is a sweet, fun-loving 8-year-old. As a baby, he seemed to be developing fine, but things started to change after his first birthday.
Around 18 months, he lost all of his speech and started spinning, and just kind of it was kind of a rough time just to watch him just go away. You know, this little personality, it just changed so suddenly.
Henry was diagnosed with autism, a developmental disability that can affect communication and social skills. Autistic children tend to have difficulty adjusting to new situations, and airline travel can be especially challenging. A few years ago, the Littlejohns' family vacation was almost completely lost when boarding a plane became overwhelming for Henry.
He was kicking and screaming, and he was so scared, and we felt horrible for him, but we thought if we could just get him buckled in, then we could distract him and we could hopefully get to Florida. But it was too much for him, and we could feel everybody staring at us.
And so Henry and his mom got off the plane while the rest of the family went on to Disney World.
And I just sat there thinking, like, I don't think I could have done anything differently, but I wish we could practice getting on the plane, getting through the airport, through security, and getting on the plane. And that's where that thought just kept with me.
She shared that thought with Jennifer Robtoy, who directs an autism program in Massachusetts.
And so I went back to my office and I sent an email to Logan Airport's kind of general contact email and said, you know, this is what's going on, this is my story, can we do a program? And within an hour, Massport customer service called me and said, this is a great idea and we want to do this.
About 8 months later, Wings for Autism was born. Now, twice a year, more than 100 families, including the Littlejohns, come to Boston's Logan Airport on a Saturday morning to practice getting a ticket, presenting a boarding pass,
Thank you.
filing through security,
Give him a high five on the way in.
waiting for the plane, and ultimately getting on board. TSA, airport staff, pilots, and crew all volunteer for this biannual event, now in its 3rd year at Logan.
I can't even express how good it feels inside. It moves me, and just the smiles alone, it makes it all worthwhile coming out here.
It's just so moving, and seeing that they can do this when they never thought they could. I mean, it's very overwhelming, and when the families leave, and the thanks we get, and the tears that are shed sometimes, it's unexplainable.
Once on board, crew members pretend it's the real deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now closed the main cabin door. Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened.
Next, safety demonstrations, refreshments, and even a tour of the cockpit.
These are all the doors outside, so you'll know if there's doors open and all that stuff.
This is one of the best things. For him, it's like Christmas. He looks forward to it every year, and it's a great opportunity. It definitely made him feel more comfortable. We travel once a year to see family in Texas, so it kind of prepares him every time for that, and he loves the plane.
A lot of times with our kids, it's really tough to get them to do a lot of things, so this has been such a godsend. So we were so happy, and they couldn't be nicer.
For Henry, it took a little coaxing and a lot of skill from family and crew members. But finally, he got on board.
But just the fact that he actually got on the plane at the end was amazing, and I just feel so happy for him because I think he's more at ease. I think next time we do this, he'll remember that he got on the plane and one step closer.
One step closer for Henry and other autistic children to taking off.
Thank you. How about me? Ma'am.
For CNN, I'm Linda Champa.